I'm so over it. So today I'm creating a look using Too Faced Pumpkin Spice on one eye and Dollar Tree eyeshadows on the other eye. You know what? I think why we buy new palettes, it's not because the color story is anything any different. It's because we need new ideas. There goes my stomach. And I mean, that's why I would buy one. I would see the curation of, say, this palette here, and everything is there for you. It's fantastic, right? You've got 18 eyeshadows. You've got a multitude of different combinations, and that's why we buy a new palette. It's just easier. But if you follow me, I will give you eye looks curated from high-end palettes with Dollar Tree. And I just thought I'd go back to my roots today. I miss it. I miss one eye Dollar Tree, one eye high-end or drugstore or whatever it is. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing this to prove that pumpkin spice is better than LA Colors or Le Mercier, because I already know that they're the same. So I don't need to prove that. I just want to wear my pumpkin spice palette today. And I want to get use out of my LA Colors as well. And I want to give you looks. I want to give you inspiration. I want you to love your makeup, whether it's from the Dollar Tree or from Sephora. It doesn't matter to me. I just want you to love your makeup. So let's begin. That was the Ioni eye primer. Next, I am going to put on mascara, and it's going to be the Lift and Lock from LA Colors mascara. I have found that this is just almost identical to Lancôme's Lashy Doll. I don't like how it comes off, but I'm willing to put up with that for the price. And I've been going back and forth. Do I want to go and get a Lancôme? I don't know. If this thing can do what Lancôme does, why would I? And yet I am stuck in that endless loop too of high-end must be better. I get there too, guys. Like, some of you may be over that stigma, but I have my moments. Not with eyeshadows anymore, though. Definitely not. Maybe I think my moments really just basically come down to mascara. Because the blush from Dollar Tree, the lipsticks, the brow pencils, I mean, I can't even imagine why I would go and pick it up from Sephora. Why would I? I'm going to save my money and spend it elsewhere on other things. Next, I'm putting E.L.F's brow soap on my brows. I am panning this. And I always do my brow wax or soap first so that it dries before putting the color product on there. It just makes it so much easier to do the brows when you have a little bit of structure to them. I then line my eyes because I use the line like you would for tape. And I'm going in with LA Colors matte eyeliner. I love this. I don't have to be precise. It's just for a guide. Here is the colorway. Okay, pause the video and tell me which one is Too Faced and which one is Dollar Tree. The top one or the bottom one? Which one is Too Faced? It's actually, this is Too Faced right here. This shade I no longer have in the Too Faced palette. Oh my god. I finished her. She's right there. So what I'm doing to get the look still, when I do a random draw of what eyeshadows to wear for the day from the palette, and there isn't an eyeshadow there, it doesn't matter anymore because I can bring it in with LA Colors. So I still get the look and the palette gets to stay intact. I'm not missing any colors anymore. Tell me if you were right about which one you picked. I have to put a dot on here because I'll never remember which one is which. So that is Too Faced once again. So let's start with this shade right here. This is Sweetie Pie. And this eye is going to be Too Faced. I'm placing it into the transition, and I'm going to use two different brushes as well. Now, the reason I wanted to do this again was because I miss doing it. First of all, I really enjoy seeing that my high-end palette can be replicated with Dollar Tree. Like, really? Who knew? I'm going to use this Be Pure brush. This is Sephora's fluffy brush. This is Dollar Tree's fluffy brush. And I'm going in for the equivalent shade for Sweetie Pie into the Le Mercier palette, shade number 2, row 2, shade 1. Now this shade is not exact, and it doesn't matter because on the eye, you're getting the exact same look. It really, swatches don't tell anything. Here's Le Mercier, and here's Too Faced right there. This one is a little more yellow-green, like baby poop, and this one is more tan brown. But on the eye, they're identical. The next shade I'm going in with is from Too Faced, Spice of Life, this purple shade. It's right there. And I'm placing it along the lash line. Into the crease, along the line that I made with the eyeliner. Probably under the eye as well. Yeah. I'm going all the way across. Because with this dark of a color, sometimes it can look a little strange if you stop at the middle of the pupil. So we're just doing it lightly. But we're doing it. Well, I'm doing it. I don't know if you're doing it. This is exciting. I'm so happy to be doing this again. Do any of you have the pumpkin spice palette? I lost some of this shade. What is it? Sweetie Pie. So I'm just going back in and putting some there. And it looks like that. I'm going in. Now, you could use shade 8 from the Le Mercier Browns palette. You could use this one as well. But I'm using, which is a little more readily available, I believe, Chic, shade 10, row 2, shade 3. And I'm placing this in the exact same spot as the other side. So along the lash line, along the line I made, into the crease, under the eye, all the way. I know some of you don't like the technicalness of me like pointing out that Dollar Tree is just as good. And some of you don't like me talking about the colorways and all this and that, but I do, so there we go. It's like painting for me. I'm also using 2 different brushes on these eyes too. It doesn't look like I am because they look identical, because they are, but I'm using this one for Too Faced and this one for Dollar Tree. Just so you know. Not that it matters, but I just thought for those skeptics out there. Okay, I'm going to go back into shade 2 from the Le Mercier Browns, and I'm just diffusing the edge. I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm not adding color, just diffusing. Next is Oh My Gourd, and that would have been that shade right there. It was a pink shimmery shade. I'm using from Feeling Good, shade 2 right there, and they both look like that right there. I'm using the Dollar Tree brush, and I'm placing it on the lid, the movable lid, and apparently my cheek as well. I just felt it. Like right there. And in the inner corner, meeting it up with Spice of Life on this side. Again on this side. This shade is beautiful. And it's identical to Oh My Gourd. Like it is. I am not missing high-end eyeshadows at all. I hope that if you watch my channel, you're not missing them anymore either. I turned up the volume for you guys at the light. Sorry, I didn't realize I was so dark. You know what? I just noticed you could wear this one too for the Spice of Life shade from Too Faced. It would work just as well. You don't need to grab the Chic palette if you've got just the Vibin palette. Feeling Good. It says just Vibin on the top. Just deepening up the shade on this side as well. Both lose intensity just as well as the other one. The next shade I'm going in with from Too Faced is going to be shade 1, and it is Whipped Cream right there. It looks like that. That is the Dollar Tree side, and this is from On Cloud 9, shade 1. And I'm just placing this one into the inner crease, just to lighten up this area. Blending this. I put too much on the brush. It's okay. It can be blended away. Now, you don't need this palette. You could go in with this, whoops, with that shade there, or with this shade here from the Browns palette, Le Mercier. But this is the closest to that shade in reality. So again, putting it into here. Look at that. It is the same intensity as well. You guys, you are not missing out. If you go Dollar Tree eyeshadows, you are not missing out at all. The industry wants you to believe you are, but you are not. Like, honestly, come on now. They're identical. They are. You cannot tell me you can see a difference with these two eyeshadow looks. Okay, so now that they're looking identical, and what? I paid $50, I think, for the pumpkin spice palette. And like I said, yes, it's curated. But if you have me, I uncurate. I give you looks based on shades in there. I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't matter. I'm going to line my eyes with Le Mercier's black eyeliner pen. I am just not opening another LA Colors eye marker right now because I want to use this up first. I don't want it to go bad. And actually, I've really started to enjoy this pen. She has really grown on me. But of course, it's all sold out once I figured out that I actually like this. Of course. I don't know what it is about the tree lately. Even in the States, I haven't seen anybody hauling anything new. But it's okay. I can always give you eye looks to use the stuff that you already have so that you don't feel like you need anything new. It's really weird. Once you start playing around with what you have and realizing you can get any look with it, with what you have, and you don't need to buy anything else. And then when you buy something else, it all looks the same anyways. And you're wondering, well, why did I buy that? I could have gotten the same look with what I already have. And that's where I'm at right now. My wing. Oh, come on now. Girl. It's okay. I'm going to put on Be Pure's gel primer. This was the dupe for the primer from E.L.F. The watermelon one, if I'm remembering correctly. I really like this primer. If you see it, give it a try. Honestly, it's $1.75. Well, here in Canada. It's probably $1.25 where you live, if you're in the States. I am going to put on Le Dolce Vita's Brightening Drops from Ioni. I really like this. I'm not going anywhere today, but that doesn't matter. I would wear this out too. It is really, really high coverage for me, and it lasts all day, and it gives you a nice brightening glow. Who doesn't want that? I'm just putting it all over the face from the one drop that I put on. I just distribute it. And I'm using the Must Have Beauty foundation brush, the flat top one, and I'm just putting it on. Now, if you need more coverage, of course, you're going to want to put more foundation on. But for me, this is perfect for summer. It gives you a beautiful glow, but it still looks like skin. I still have to waterline my eyes and put on more mascara and curl the lashes. I forgot I was panning this. It's a brow pencil from Cosmic Colors. We get Cosmic Colors here in Canada. I don't generally buy it anymore because you guys can't get it in the States, so I just sort of leave it at the store. There hasn't been much there anyways. So I'm also going in with Radiant Tan. I'm panning this as well. This is from C Color Cosmetics. And I'm just putting it right over top of it. This is still available in store. I think it's C Color Cosmetics. It might just be C Color. I don't know. It's like Be Pure, but they have the same logo. It drives me crazy. Like, look at the logo for that one and the logo for that one. Oh my gosh. Let's get it together. Do you see that? Like, you can't see it very well on this, but it's exactly the same. And I keep getting them mixed up. Why do they do that? Seems like a trademark thing to me. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to get it that close. I'm also going to place it on the end of my nose and blend it in carefully. Next is blush, and I'm panning this warm rose shade from Ioni. It's available in the store, and I'm placing it at the back because I like it to be a little bit darker at the back of my cheek. Trying to mix it in with the contour shade right into the hair. If you have blonde hair, be careful. I'm not putting it on the apple because I'm going to be putting on one of the new blushes from the Quatty Glam collection on the apple of the cheek. I should have grabbed the coral one, but I grabbed the pink one. Sun-Kissed Pink. This was a random pick. There she is. That is true to color too, right there. Absolutely stunning. Look at her. So I'm just going to tap my e.L.F. brush, stippling brush in here. Tap it off on the rag that I have on my lap. This is pigmented, so you want to be careful. I'm smiling a little bit, like I'm doing this, just to get that apple part. I know that this application technique is probably not what you guys in the younger generations are doing. I don't understand why you're putting it here, and I don't get it, but you do you. It's the last place I want my blush. I'm going to put it over the nose a little bit. It's a good color for looking like you got a burn. It's okay, because I'm going to put some bronzer over top of it, so it'll be a burn bronzer. A burn tan. That's it. This video's all over the place. Never mind me. Jeez. Okay, let's do the eyebrows, because they're driving me nuts. I need eyebrows. I'm using the Universal Brow Powder from LA Colors. I'm using my MAC Brow Brush. I'm starting at the beginning of the brow, and I'm outlining it as close to the bottom of the hair as I possibly can get. And then I'm sweeping it upwards. I did not put any more product on the brush. I'm going to just lightly tap it and add more right from that line. I always start from the bottom of the brow where I've made the line. Go in lightly. You can always add more, but it's so hard to take away. Again, the other brow, starting where it needs to be started, along the line. I have no hair here anymore. There's none. And I pull it through. Now again, I have not added any more product onto the brush. This brow is a little heavier than the other brow today, so I'm just going to start it right here and go in a little bit heavier. Because, like I said, it's ridiculous. Once it's on, you can't take it off or you'll smudge everything. So it's better just to go with the mistake and do it the same on the other brow. Just going to go in with a spoolie, run it through. And then I'm going to add LA Colors Dark Brown Pencil just to add texture. Just so it looks like actual hair and not just pigment sitting on top of your face. Takes a village. I'm taking this Dollar Tree brush that I've had forever. It's from Botico, and I'm going into the light cream shade here and putting it under the brow. Just to define it. You can clean up any messes too that happened with this, and I wouldn't really worry about running out of it because you can always use your face powder for this step. So I'm going to add more mascara. I should have added my waterlines, but you know, forgot. I'm going to use my Becca Rose Quartz highlighter, and then I'll add my waterlines because I gotta wait for the mascara to dry now. And I'm just placing it right here and a little bit here. As you get older, less is more for highlighter. It can really look a little bit weird here and down the nose. I'm going to blend it with my Must Have Beauty blender sponge. And then I'm going to add some powder too. I've lost my powder. Hold on. It was under my eyeshadow palettes. It's right here. This is from LA Colors and it is in Ivory. This is intense. And by intense, I mean it is a color powder. It is not translucent. So you need to be very, very careful. Or you're going to put, like, see, I just put pigment on me, which is fine. but you got to be careful. Like, oh my gosh, there was too much. That's okay. I'm going to blend it to death and we'll be okay. The problem though is it can get cakey really quickly. So as you can see, I did not add any more powder to the puff. And if I'm going to take it from off my arm where I cleaned off the puff before putting it on my face, and I still got too much on. It's just a little FYI for you guys with this powder. It's intense. It's not terrible, but it is a user beware. I'm not even kidding. I'm waterlining my eyes with Maybelline's Gel Pot eyeliner and Far Out Green eye pencil from LA Colors. I'm panning this pencil, so this is how I'm using it up. And it's great. It's a perfect way of putting on your waterline without it irritating your eye whatsoever. So while I'm waiting for my heated eyelash curler to heat up, I'm going to do my lips. And I am panning Natasha Denona's Natasha. It's a weekend. I wear my panning lipstick all weekend. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll throw it on just to have lipstick on. This is Ioni's True Brown lip liner. Honestly, if I had to choose one lip liner for life, this is it. But if they stop making it, MAC Chestnut is my lipstick for life. So here's Natasha's Natasha. The lash curler is ready, but I still have to fix my lips because you take the lash curler when it's ready, You do not mess around. Look at that. And remember, this is Dollar Tree mascara. You cannot tell me. You cannot. And I'm so over it. Vocal fry. Jeez, guys, I'm losing my mind. I am. Sitting here talking to myself. So I'm going to put on some bronzer. This is LA Colors bronzer in Sun Goddess. And this is a dupe for NARS Laguna. I actually have NARS Laguna right there. And I keep reaching for this. I don't know if it's just because it's just right there, or I don't know why I keep reaching for it. I have no idea. What am I doing? Oh, right, over the nose. Into the contour. I'm kind of treating this video like a live. And I think we're done. Are we done? I think we are. And just know that just because you don't have the budget for high-end products does not mean you can't get a high-end look. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to give you eyeshadow looks, face looks, full face looks. I don't know. So, you know, and if you are interested in that and you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a like. Hype if you're on your phone if you want. And subscribe. And you will get more ideas and inspiration because I love makeup and I appreciate you guys. So you take care and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.